The shocking truth about antidepressants that no one talks about. Did you know that over 300 million people worldwide take antidepressants, but most of them don't know what's really going on in their brains? Antidepressants are often seen as the magic solution for depression, but what if I told you that many of them may actually be masking deeper problems? Imagine waking up every day feeling like a zombie, emotionless, joyless, just existing. This is the reality for many antidepressant users, and it's not something that's openly discussed. Did you know that the side effects of these medications can be just as devastating as depression itself? From weight gain to sexual dysfunction, the consequences are often ignored, and doctors don't always explain them all. What if the real issue isn't just brain chemistry, but how we deal with our emotions? Recent studies show that alternative therapies such as meditation and cognitive behavioral therapy can be just as effective as medications without the associated risks. But why aren't we talking about this? The stigma surrounding mental health and the pressure from the pharmaceutical industry create a vicious cycle that keeps people dependent on quick fixes. Why don't we explore together what's really going on behind the scenes of antidepressants? What if the answer to happiness is closer than we think, within our reach, but hidden under a pile of prescriptions? Get ready for a journey that will make you rethink everything you knew about antidepressants, mental health, and what it really means to be happy. Stay with me until the end and discover the truth that could change your life. Did you know that many antidepressants can alter the way you perceive reality without you even realizing it? Doctors often prescribe these medications without explaining how they affect your neurochemistry and emotions. The truth is that they don't treat the root cause of depression. They just change the way you feel. But here's what few people talk about. Many patients report that after months of taking them, the feeling of happiness becomes a distant memory. It's like they're living in a black and white world while everyone around them is enjoying the vibrant colors of life. And have you ever heard of the depersonalization effect? That's right. Some people feel disconnected from themselves, as if they're watching their own life from the outside. This isn't just uncomfortable, it can be terrifying. Plus, the pharmaceutical industry has a huge interest in maintaining this cycle of addiction. Imagine billions of dollars at stake. This raises ethical questions about the true motivation behind the mass prescription of antidepressants. What if we told you that nature has its own solutions? Studies show that practicing outdoor activities such as walking in the woods can have a positive impact equivalent to some antidepressants, but without the side effects. The truth is that we need to look at mental health in a more holistic way. It's not just about medication, but about understanding our emotions, seeking social support, and exploring alternatives. Let's also talk about the misinformation that permeates this topic. Many people believe that once they start taking antidepressants, they can't stop. This is a myth. There is a safe way to make this transition, but it takes guidance. So why don't we ask ourselves more questions? Why don't we seek a more balanced and informed approach to our mental health? Join me in this reflection and discover how we can challenge the status quo and find healthier paths to happiness and well-being. It's time to rewrite the narrative around antidepressants and the pursuit of a fulfilling life. What are the risks of stopping antidepressants abruptly? Stopping antidepressants abruptly can carry a number of risks and side effects. Here are some of the main ones. Withdrawal symptoms. Many people experience symptoms such as headache, dizziness, nausea, irritability, and insomnia. These symptoms can vary in intensity and duration. Return of symptoms. There is a risk that depression or anxiety may return in a more intense form after abruptly stopping treatment, leading to a worsening of the condition. Depersonalization and confusion. Some people report feeling disconnected from themselves or confused, which can be quite distressing. Mood swings. Sudden changes in mood, including feelings of anger or deep sadness, may occur. Physical effects. Physical effects may include excessive sweating, tremors, and changes in appetite. Suicide risk. In some cases, abrupt cessation may increase the risk of suicidal thoughts, especially in young people and in people with a history of suicide attempts. For these reasons, it is essential to consult a healthcare professional before making any changes to your medication. Discontinuation should be done gradually and under medical supervision to minimize risks. How long does it usually take to taper your dosage gradually? The amount of time it takes to taper your antidepressant dosage gradually varies depending on several factors, including type of antidepressant. Different classes of antidepressants have different half-lives and discontinuation profiles. For example, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, can be tapered more quickly than tricyclic antidepressants. Current dosage. If a person is on a high dose, tapering may take longer than if they are on a low dose. Duration of use. The longer a person has been taking the medication, the more gradual the taper should be. Individual response. Each person may respond differently to tapering, with some being able to tolerate a faster taper and others requiring a slower process. In general, tapering can take anywhere from a few weeks to several months. A typical plan may involve decreasing the dose by 10 to 25% every 1 to 4 weeks, but this should always be tailored to individual needs and under medical supervision. It is crucial to follow your healthcare provider's guidance to ensure a safe and effective transition